Okay, so this is the brand new calendar that just came out for the month of March. Massive shout out to Very Quietly, who provided another amazing calendar. So if you guys want to, make sure you check the links in the description of this video, and I will send you a link to where you can download this calendar for yourself. So don't worry about getting this screenshot here. You'll have your own fresh copy in different formats as well too. So going through the calendar, we have obviously the Tower Magic that just hit today. We got the troops that just came out, which I'll have a separate video that's going to come out for that probably tomorrow. So if you're watching this, check that, look through my videos. You'll see an individual video that talks about all the brand new troops that just came through with the Tower of Magic. We have Atlantis Rising, which in Atlantis, if we look here, it looks like it should be Ariel costume, which is insane. Very great pull there. Mitsuko, Clarissa, and Yang Mai. So of those, obviously Ariel is going to be the one to pull. Now we have the Masquerade event, which costume Caitlyn is in that, which is going to be a very important hero. Obviously, if you don't have her, a hero that you should probably get if you can. Moving along into this, we have season 3, which is going to feature Lady Loki, Thor, as well as Freya. And of those, Lady Loki's probably your best bet of what you're really looking out for. We do have the Mirages of Omega Dark event, which is going to come about the 15th. And if you haven't already, make sure you check the link in the description for the purple Hulda limit break video. So if you get that, that breaks down all the different purple heroes. Now, what's very, very important, I will be streaming on the 14th. That will be Monday. We're going to be going through the War of Three Kingdoms global beta event round 2. And we have a ton of different heroes that just got released. So I'm going to be discussing all of that. They've got new updates that just hit. You will now be able to hit 12 times. It's going to start then, but you won't really be able to do too much. It's kind of a longer event with this War of Three Kingdoms. As you can see, it starts on the 14th, goes all the way to the 19th that you receive stuff. So ultimately, I think this is too long. And honestly, they didn't really make any of the changes that people had been requesting. We're going to see how the chat situation is. Again, it's still global beta, so hopefully you just want to pour in and give all of the feedback on that as much as possible. So next up, we have also the Starfall challenge event with the circus event going on as well too. And then we get into the Mythic Titan, which will be purple. Springvale event is coming. This has all brand new heroes that have been added. And okay, so first up on the list is going to be Killhare. This is Killhare costume that is going to be popping up. Now deals 330% damage to all enemies versus the 290. And all allies except the caster get minus 20% attack for 3 turns. So substantially better in terms of the negative side effects. So this Killhare is making this, I don't know what they're thinking. 330% damage to all enemies at average speed is just gross, because you don't really care too much about the minus 20% attack that is happening to all your other guys. So we're gonna see how the actual live version comes out, but definitely something that we need to pay attention to and see how it actually is released. So next up that we have on the list is going to be Master Lepus. Master Lepus, again, another insane situation here. Fast speed dealing 280% damage to all enemies, a fast speed 280, and then the caster gets minus 24% mana generation for 4 turns, cannot be cleansed. I don't know what they were thinking with Master Lepus. You don't really care about the negative side effects after you've gone at fast speed and dealt 280% damage to all enemies. I really hope that they didn't make him this overpowered. If they did, definitely going to be something that gets nerfed. And then next up on the list is going to be Jacko Hair. So this is another new costume that is also coming out as well. Fast speed dealing 230% damage to the target, and then chains through all enemies who adjacent hit them. All allies except the caster get minus 20% attack for 3 turns. Again, another insane situation. Fast speed. you're essentially dealing fast speed to deal 230% damage to all enemies. Most often, obviously, if you have him in the flank, or if you have him in a tank, a situation where he's going to go off and he's just going to chain through everything. So we've seen this strategy with like even like Sir Rosalie, to where he just chains through everybody and just murders everyone. Yeah, we've got a 4-star now in green that does it. So Jacket Hair costume is also insane. So with all that being said, in terms of the Springvale tournament that's coming through, they're going to be really great additions that they can go ahead and nerf. So we'll go back and we'll review this video. It's now March the 2nd. We'll see how long it takes for them to nerf them, if they do release them the way that they do. We saw this very clear and present when the Christmas heroes came through, made them really good, and then nerfed them after the fact. Just, I don't know what they're thinking about these. It's honestly quite unfair. Moving along, we have the Underwild event that's coming up on the 24th, and we have this brand new hero that will be released as well. This is Hulda. I want to make sure you guys are able to read this. I can't really show you this until it is actually released live. It's a 5-star purple, and it has the increased buff duration that we know about. And so it makes it so the special skills is increased by 1 turn. So anytime she gets a buff, she's going to be able to have it for an additional turn. As far as stats wise, 758, 782, and then 1479, nothing too crazy there. But this is what the character does in general. Summons a larva minion for each ally with 31% HP inherited from the caster. The minion recovers 11% health for its owner at the end of each turn. So being able to create a minion and then also recovers health for the actual owner, which is pretty cool. It's an interesting little thing. Also gives plus 24% mana generation for its owner for as long as the owner has a larva minion, which that's going to be really interesting to see. Can't be dispelled. And then also gives 54% defense for its owner for as long as the owner has a larva minion. So getting defense, mana, and also healing each turn. This is going to be it's going to be quite interesting to see. Obviously these larva minions are going to be pretty useful. Now the interesting thing about these minions is that it's at 31% of the HP. So they're going to be pretty big minions, and being able to duplicate them and have multiple come out is going to be quite annoying. I see this character being a bit more annoying than we expect, being that you're just recovering health and having a minion and also getting mana. This might be a kind of Xenofold situation that we're kind of interested, not to mention we're also going to be getting the 54% defense. So you're definitely going to want to be bringing heroes that kill minions against her. I do like this character. It will be interesting to see how she actually comes out live, and we'll be releasing the content video when she is alive and in the game. So next up on to the calendar, we have the Alliance quest that's going to be coming through as well too, Clash of Knights, and yeah, that's the big things that are going on for this month. Now for me, if I was to ask myself which thing I should probably go and do, Tower Magic is super important to be getting those troops. Also, it's a very good bang for your buck that you can invest into that and then also get pretty good returns on it as well too. So I'm probably most interested in that for the troops, because we know how difficult it is to be going for a hero that you're not going to get. In terms of the featured heroes, we're going to see which heroes actually come out in the War of Three Kingdoms portal. So that's not on this, but just keep in mind I will be making content for that too. So that's the calendar for this month. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited for.